So the best thing about my job is the fact that I'm working on a technology that is so small and so advanced compared to other manufacturing sites in the world. It's quite exciting to see what we actually do here. And as a former tool owner, so I used to actually run these tools on a sustaining point of view. Now that I can actually see them being built from the nut and bolt upwards. So it's exciting to see that. Intel is a place that you have to get on with people. If you don't get on with people, you can't be successful. Nobody here knows everything. It's such a complex machine, such a complex organism. The stuff that we're doing is science fiction-esque, and you have to be able to get on with people. You have to be able to go up to someone and say, can you help me on this? And they have to be as willing to say, yeah, no problem. So you have to build that good relationships, and I think I do that quite well. I've had plenty of influences through my life. I kind of fell into this career kind of by mistake at some stage. My original career was to be a journalist, and now I'm an engineer. So
you should be here.
So I should be on the other side of the camera. But I started to develop a passion for technology, and when I got my first laptop computer when I was 16 or 17 years old, and I just started fiddling around with it and messing around with it, and I kind of really got into it. And I actually paid my way through college by fixing other people's computers, and so I always became interested in the computers kind of side of things. So I've had plenty of influences that sort of way. My parents have always been great. They've always told me, do what you want. Here's a blank check pretty much, so I owe them quite a lot for that. And it's been quite an adventure, but I got here and I managed to fall into it, and I'm enjoying every second of it now. When I was younger, I was always quite good at maths and kind of sciences and stuff. And when I got into secondary school, I kind of enjoyed my time there, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do in college and stuff. And I ended up picking science just because it gave me a broad option of different career paths. So I could have gone into anything to do with physics, anything to do with chemistry. There were so many opportunities in there. So my background in physics kind of came from there. I kind of, in my first and second year of college, I always found the physics side of things quite easy. The other subjects not so much. Chemistry, biology didn't really hold my interest. So I ended up just continue on with physics, and it got to my third year, and I had the choice between continuing on with physics or earth and ocean sciences, which was my other side of sciences. So that would have been mapping the ocean floor and stuff like that, which is something I found quite interesting. But in the end, I picked the physics maybe for the job opportunities and stuff, and it was only then when I kind of got into my third year and my fourth year of college where I started really developing a passion for it. We started, doing the more interesting stuff, not so much the mechanics and the boring gravity and whatnot. It was more quantum physics, it was more technology, nanotechnology, all these kind of futuristic stuff that you could really see have applications in the future. So I really developed quite a bit of a passion for that, and so when I finished out my degree, I looked into doing a further postgrad. So I did a master's in DCU in nanotechnology, photonics, lasers and stuff. So it was kind of electronic engineering, physics master's. And from there on, that course was pretty much run by Intel. We had former lecturers were all former Intel process engineers and researchers here. So from there on, I kind of realized that Intel were here in Ireland and they were looking for people. And from there, I just ended up applying for a job and got my job in lithography, which is all to do with optics and lasers and physics, and it worked out quite well. Intel have really started employing a lot of younger graduates in recent years, and you can really see the benefit here. There's a good crowd of people here under the age of 30, under the age of 25, and we all socialise quite frequently these days. So we all play five-a-side football twice a week maybe. We have plenty of quarterlies, plenty of socials, plenty of ad hoc nights out and stuff. So it is like being back in college to a certain extent, except that I have a pay balance, which is most of the time in the black as opposed to the red. So it offers a great opportunity. People get on very well here, and we have people from all walks of life, from all over Ireland, from all over the States, from all over Europe, plenty of Italians, Spanish, French, and it's great to meet a lot of these people. And again, we have a great time here, great fun. My advice would be, if you're coming here, to just enjoy your time here. There is a lot to learn. It's a steep learning curve. But there's a lot of support and it's not really a career, it's more of a way of life.